Spring 2020 has been more of an extension of winter than it has been an early taste of summer. And while we've had our warm days here and there, the season so far as a whole has run nearly 2 degrees below normal, and that's a pretty big margin over a 90-day time frame. However, next week looks to be our first real run on summertime heat, and of course, in typical Midwestern fashion, soul-crushing amounts of humidity. So what's going to be causing all of this? Well, it's all about high pressure, but what does that do? The basic function of these weather systems is to actually push air away from their centers. Since these systems typically reside high up in the atmosphere, they force air to sink towards the surface of the Earth. And this causes two things to happen. For one, clouds are unable to form. They're literally squashed by that sinking air, leading to more sunshine, which in turn leads to more warmth. And a second factor, which may not be as easy to physically see, is how air behaves when it moves and shifts throughout the atmosphere. When bits and pieces of air sink towards the Earth's surface, it's forced to compress by the weight of the atmosphere and the air that's above it. This compression forces warming, much like when you compress and rub your hands together in the winter to warm them up. This is the same process. So the next time you hear the phrase crushing heat, perhaps it's not so much a figure of speech. Anyway you slice it, our first real taste of summer is likely next week, and hopefully this made you a little bit more informed about how the atmosphere is going to make that happen. Reporting for the Storm Track Weather Team, I'm meteorologist Luke Victor.